Summer Boismier is a name most of you may be familiar with.
Well, she's the Norman High School English teacher who resigned 4 days into the school year. Her resignation came after an internal investigation into a parent complaint about her classroom display and comments made to that parent's child. This is it. Now, 7 months later, the State Department of Education has officially filed a complaint to revoke her teaching license. News 4's Kaylee Olivas read through that complaint, and she joins us now with new information. Kaylee.
Well, Jolene, Kevin, the State Department of Education claims Summer Boismier violated standards for teaching and promoting explicit sexual materials to minors. They also claim she's guilty of unlawful racist instruction. They're now moving forward to revoke her teaching certificate effective April 10th. That would make it where she can never teach in the state of Oklahoma ever again.
My name has been mercilessly associated with pornography. And moreover, distributing pornography to children.
A parent complaint on the first day of school, spiraling into the unimaginable for Summer Boismier. That complaint led to Norman District staff taking a tour of Boismier's classroom. Documents show they found bookshelves covered in red paper. Written on the front of those shelves, quote, "Books the state doesn't want you to read." Right next to it was this QR code to a Brooklyn Public Library Books Unbanned program for kids ages 13 to 21. In a statement sent to News 4 in September, NPS superintendent said, quote, "There was no violation of Oklahoma House Bill 1775 or State Department education rules, nor was the issue about any books actually on the teacher's shelves or the use of the public library QR code." As of Monday afternoon, the superintendent says he still stands by that statement. The State Department of Education disagrees. In a recently filed administrative complaint against Boismier, the SDE outlines the contents of the books provided in the QR code. SDE records claim a book found on Boismier's shelf, also listed in the QR code, discusses genitalia and sex in graphic detail. The department also dives into a book students could have read off that QR code. That book allegedly containing sexual content as well. All this leading to a SDE complaint wanting to remove Boismier from the education system altogether.
At the end of the day, what ended up occurring was this teacher went out and said she broke the law and will continue to break the law.
The spirit of the law is bigoted. And I have no problem violating that.
Well, Summer Boismier no longer teaches in the state of Oklahoma. She has since moved on to New York to work at the Brooklyn Public Library. She wasn't available for an interview today, but says in a statement, quote, "Teaching certificate or not, I will continue to speak in support of the marginalized voices silenced by Oklahoma's war on words." OSDE's complaint is a direct assault on the teachers who refuse to teach from places of fear. We did reach out to State Superintendent Ryan Walters' office for an interview several times over the last 2 days. He claimed to be available this afternoon, but we haven't heard from him since.
All right.